Canada's ambitious plan to purchase 88 F-35A Lightning II jets from Lockheed Martin was meant to finally put an end to years of heated debate and political wrangling over how to replace its aging fleet of CF-18 Hornets. For decades, the question of modernizing Canada's Air Force has been a political football, kicked back and forth between governments, with each new administration promising a solution, but often running into fresh obstacles. The F-35, a cutting-edge fifth-generation stealth fighter, was touted as the aircraft that would keep Canada firmly in step with its closest allies and fulfill critical commitments to both NORAD and NATO. Its advanced technology, stealth capabilities, and interoperability with allied forces were seen as essential for Canada's role on the world stage. But the journey toward a new fighter jet has been anything but smooth. The process has been marred by delays, shifting priorities, and fierce political infighting, leaving the country's defense future uncertain. Political backlash and soaring costs led to a scrapped deal in 2012, and even after a much-heralded 2022 announcement to proceed, uncertainty returned in 2025, when Prime Minister Mark Carney's government ordered yet another comprehensive review. The public, weary of broken promises, watched as the debate reignited. The price tag for the F-35 program has ballooned from an initial $19 billion to a staggering $28 billion, with billions more required for new infrastructure, pilot training, and ongoing maintenance, raising serious alarm bells in Ottawa about the true cost of modern air power. These rising costs have reopened the door for competitors. Sweden's Saab, for example, is aggressively pitching its JAS-39 Gripen E as a smarter, more affordable alternative, promising lower operating costs and easier integration with existing systems. Meanwhile, the United States is growing increasingly impatient with Canada's indecision, pressuring Ottawa to stick with the F-35, while Sweden sees a golden opportunity to expand its influence and secure a major defense contract. The future of Canada's air combat capability is now in question, with international implications that could affect alliances, defense strategies, and Canada's reputation as a reliable partner. The stage is set for a high-stakes showdown, one that will not only determine the fate of Canadian air defense for decades to come, but also send ripples through the global defense community. The choice is no longer clear, and the world is watching closely as Canada stands at a crossroads, its next move poised to shape the future of its military and its place on the world stage. This isn't just about buying jets, it's about making a decision that will define Canada's military, diplomatic and technological future for decades to come. It's about Canada's place in the world and how the country chooses to project its values, defend its interests, and support its allies on the global stage. Choosing the F-35 would cement Canada's integration with the US and NATO, ensuring seamless operations with allies who are rapidly adopting the same platform. This would mean Canadian pilots, engineers, and strategists would be working hand-in-hand with their counterparts across the Atlantic, sharing intelligence, tactics, and technology in real time. Interoperability is crucial for NORAD, the joint US-Canada Defense Command that protects North American airspace. Washington is pressuring Ottawa to finalize the deal, especially since Canadian firms are already part of the F-35 supply chain, supporting thousands of jobs and billions in economic activity. Backing out now could strain US-Canada relations at a time of global instability, when alliances are being tested and the world is watching how democracies respond to new threats. But the debate has sparked questions about sovereignty, independence, and the right to make decisions free from outside influence. Critics warn that the F-35's US-controlled software could leave Canada vulnerable to American political whims, potentially limiting access to critical systems or upgrades if relations sour. The Gripen, by contrast, offers more control and technology transfer, appealing to those wary of over-reliance on the US. It promises a greater role for Canadian industry and more flexibility in how the jets are used and maintained. The stakes are immense. F-35 means deeper alliances but higher costs and dependency. It's a leap into a future where Canada is tightly bound to US defense priorities and global strategies. Gripen means more autonomy, but risks with NATO logistics and US ties. It could complicate joint missions and limit Canada's influence within the alliance, but it also offers a chance to chart a more independent path. Ottawa's choice will shape its foreign and defense policy for a generation, influencing not just military readiness but also Canada's voice in international affairs. The world is waiting to see which path Canada will take, as allies and rivals alike look for signals about the country's future direction. This is more than a procurement, it's a statement of national identity, a reflection of what kind of partner, protector, and innovator Canada aspires to be. The decision will echo for decades, shaping not only Canada's defense, but its place in the world for generations to come. The F-35A and Gripen E represent two distinct visions of air combat, each shaped by the unique needs and philosophies of their home countries. These jets are more than just machines, they're statements about how future wars might be fought, and what qualities matter most in a modern air force. The F-35 is a stealthy, sensor-fused powerhouse, designed to slip past enemy radar and coordinate the fight for Allied forces. Its ability to share information in real time makes it a force multiplier, acting as the nerve center for any coalition in the sky. But this advanced technology comes at a steep price, both to buy and to operate. The F-35's maintenance and logistics demands are significant, requiring a robust support network and deep pockets to keep it mission-ready. The Gripen E, while not as stealthy, is built for efficiency, flexibility, and resilience, able to operate from remote locations with minimal support. It's designed for quick turnarounds and can even be serviced on highways or rural airstrips, making it ideal for nations with vast, rugged terrain. Its electronic warfare suite is world-class, designed to jam and deceive enemy sensors. The Gripen E can disrupt enemy targeting and communications, giving it a fighting chance even against more expensive adversaries. Both jets carry advanced weapons and sensors, but the Gripen's lower cost and ease of maintenance make it a practical choice for regular operations. For air forces that need to keep jets flying day in and day out, this reliability is a major advantage. The F-35 is the high-end quarterback, leading, coordinating, and dominating the field. The Gripen, on the other hand, is the versatile workhorse, always ready, always adaptable, and able to get the job done under tough conditions. The real question for Canada is this: does the country need the F-35's cutting-edge stealth and networked warfare, or is the Gripen's adaptability, lower cost, and ease of use a better fit for Canadian needs and geography? The answer will define the RCAF's future, shaping how Canada defends its skies and supports its allies for decades to come. It's a choice between elite capability and sustainable readiness, a decision that balances cutting-edge performance with long-term practicality. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the world is watching to see which path Canada will choose. Sweden has stunned the defense world by proving the Gripen can hunt and destroy small, slow-moving drones, a threat that's reshaping modern warfare. This isn't a future promise. Gripens have already demonstrated this capability during NATO missions over Poland, countering the same types of drones seen in Ukraine. As cheap drones proliferate, the ability to counter them is a huge selling point. The Gripen's sensors can pick out tiny drone signatures, addressing a key vulnerability in North American air defense. Sweden's move reframes the debate: is expensive stealth more valuable than proven anti-drone capability? For Canada, the Gripen's new edge is impossible to ignore. The fighter jet contest is also a battle for Canadian jobs and industry. Saab promises a full Gripen assembly line in Canada, creating hundreds of high-tech jobs and transferring advanced technology. This Made in Canada pitch is a political winner, offering real industrial sovereignty. The F-35's economic case is different. Over 30 Canadian firms are already in its global supply chain, supporting thousands of jobs. Switching to Gripen risks disrupting this, but offers a chance to build a new aerospace hub at home. The government must weigh stable, existing partnerships against the allure of a new, homegrown industry. The industrial stakes are as high as the military ones. The choice will shape Canada's aerospace future. The debate has split Canada's leaders. Military officials insist the F-35's stealth and interoperability are essential for high-end conflict and alliance operations. They warn that flying a different jet from the US and NATO would create logistical chaos. On the other side, politicians and industry experts tout the Gripen's lower costs, operational flexibility, and the promise of a Canadian assembly line. They argue Canada doesn't need an expensive stealth jet for most missions, just a reliable, affordable fighter for sovereignty patrols and NORAD defense. The F-35 is seen as overkill, the Gripen as practical. The debate is a classic clash: military power versus economic and operational pragmatism. The nation is divided, and the stakes are real. Sweden's campaign has transformed the competition. Saab's offer isn't just about jets, it's about a strategic partnership, underscored by a high-profile state visit and full Swedish government backing. The fixed-price technology transfer deal directly addresses Canada's concerns about cost and control. As Sweden joins NATO and deepens defense ties with Canada, the Gripen is no longer an outsider's choice. The industrial offer, anti-drone capability, and new alliance with Sweden have made the Gripen a credible, and for many, preferable, alternative. What was once a long shot is now a real contender. The F-35's weaknesses have become the Gripen's strengths. The next move is Canada's, and the world is watching. In 2026, Canada faces a defining choice. The F-35 means deeper U.S. integration and top-tier capability, but at a high cost and with dependency risks. The Gripen offers sovereignty, industrial growth, and a new partnership with Sweden, but could strain U.S. ties and create alliance challenges. The decision will shape Canada's military, economy, and global role for decades. Is the priority high-end conflict readiness, or defending against new threats like drones? The answer will determine the RCF's future, and Canada's identity as a middle power. There's no easy answer, only a choice that will echo for generations. The sky over Canada is waiting for its next guardian.